The Chiefs Dynasty, a look back. The Kansas City Chiefs dynasty in the late 2010s and early 2020s stands as one of the most remarkable runs in modern NFL history. Fueled by a combination of generational talent, innovative coaching, and clutch performances, the Chiefs transformed from a perennial playoff contender into a juggernaut that redefined the sport. This article takes a comprehensive look back at the rise, peak, and legacy of the Chiefs dynasty, exploring the key players, defining moments, and cultural impact of their reign. The foundation: pre-dynasty years. Before the dynasty, the Chiefs were a respected but frustrated franchise. From 1970 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 9 times, with only one postseason win, a drought that left fans yearning for greatness. The arrival of head coach Andy Reid in 2013 marked a turning point. Reid, a proven winner from his time with the Philadelphia Eagles, brought stability and offensive creativity. Paired with general manager Brett Veach, who joined the organization in 2017, the Chiefs began building a roster designed for explosive modern football. The 2013 season saw Kansas City go 11-5, with quarterback Alex Smith providing steady leadership. While Smith was reliable, the Chiefs' ceiling was limited. They needed a spark, a player who could elevate them from good to great. That spark came in the 2017 NFL Draft. The catalyst: Patrick Mahomes. Selecting Patrick Mahomes with the 10th overall pick in 2017 was the defining moment for the Chiefs dynasty. The Texas Tech quarterback, known for his rocket arm and improvisational flair, was a gamble for a team with a veteran starter in Smith. Reid and Veach saw Mahomes as a rare talent, and they were right. After sitting behind Smith for a year, Mahomes took over as the starter in 2018 and immediately rewrote the record books. In his first full season, Mahomes threw for 5,097 yards and 50 touchdowns, earning NFL MVP honors at age 23. His no-look passes, deep bombs, and ability to extend plays revolutionized the quarterback position. Mahomes wasn't just a player, he was a phenomenon, giving the Chiefs an unmatched edge. With him under center, Kansas City became a team opponents feared. The dynasty begins. Super Bowl 54. The Chiefs' first Super Bowl appearance of the dynasty came in 2020, capping a 12-4 regular season. Facing the San Francisco 49ers in Super Bowl 54, Kansas City trailed by 10 points entering the fourth quarter. What followed was a masterclass in Mahomes' clutch gene. He led 3 touchdown drives in the final 6-13, including a 44-yard pass to Tyreek Hill on a play dubbed Jet Chip Wasp. The Chiefs won 31-20, securing their first championship in 50 years. Mahomes was named Super Bowl MVP, cementing his status as the face of the NFL. The victory was more than a trophy, it was a statement. With Mahomes, Reid, and a dynamic supporting cast, Hill, tight end Travis Kelce, and a rapidly improving defense, the Chiefs were built to dominate for years. Sustained excellence, back-to-back titles. The Chiefs dynasty reached its zenith with consecutive Super Bowl victories in 2023 and 2024. Super Bowl 57 against the Philadelphia Eagles was a high-scoring thriller. Trailing 24-14 at halftime, Kansas City leaned on Mahomes' poise and Reid's play calling. A late field goal by Harrison Butker sealed a 38-35 victory, with Mahomes again earning Super Bowl MVP honors. The game showcased the Chiefs' resilience and ability to win shootouts, a hallmark of their style. Super Bowl 58 against the San Francisco 49ers was a rematch of LIV, and it delivered another classic. Tied at the end of regulation, the game went to overtime. Mahomes orchestrated a 13-play, 75-yard drive, capped by a touchdown pass to Mecole Hardman Jr., clinching a 25-22 win. The back-to-back titles solidified Kansas City's dynasty status, joining an elite group of franchises like the Patriots, Steelers, and 49ers. Key figures of the dynasty. Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes is the heart of the dynasty. By 2025, he had amassed 3 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 NFL MVPs, and countless highlight reel plays. His ability to read defenses, escape pressure, and deliver under duress made him a nightmare for opponents. Off the field, Mahomes' charisma and leadership unified the team and captivated fans. Andy Reid. Reid's offensive genius was the perfect complement to Mahomes' talent. Known for his intricate play designs and aggressive approach, Reid adapted his system to maximize Mahomes' strengths. His calm demeanor and ability to adjust in-game earned him respect as one of the NFL's all-time great coaches. Travis Kelce. Kelce, a future Hall of Fame tight end, was Mahomes' most reliable target. His route running, hands, and football IQ made him a matchup nightmare. Kelce's larger-than-life personality also made him a cultural icon, with his relationship with Taylor Swift amplifying the Chiefs' global reach. Tyreek Hill, 2016 to 2021. Hill's blazing speed stretched defenses thin, creating opportunities for the entire offense. His departure to Miami in 2022 was a blow, but the Chiefs' depth and read scheming kept the offense humming. Chris Jones and the defense. While the offense grabbed headlines, defensive tackle Chris Jones anchored a unit that stepped up when it mattered. Under coordinator Steve Spagnuolo, the defense evolved from a liability to a strength, delivering key stops in Super Bowl runs. Defining moments. The comeback in Super Bowl 54, 2020, the Jet Chip Wasp play, and Mahomes' fourth-quarter heroics announced the Chiefs as a dynasty in the making. 13-second drive, 2022 AFC divisional round against the Buffalo Bills. Mahomes led a 44-yard drive in 13 seconds to force overtime, showcasing his uncanny ability to defy time. The Chiefs won 42-36, though they fell short in the AFC Championship. Back-to-back Super Bowls, 2023 to 2024, winning consecutive titles, a feat achieved by only 8 franchises in NFL history, cemented Kansas City's place among the all-time greats. Challenges and controversies. No dynasty is without obstacles. The Chiefs faced criticism for their early defensive struggles, particularly in 2018 to 2019, when they ranked among the league's worst. Off-field issues, including Tyreek Hill's legal troubles and Kareem Hunt's release in 2018, tested the organization's culture. Additionally, Mahomes' massive 10-year, $450 million contract in 2020 raised questions about roster flexibility. Yet, Veach's savvy cap management and draft picks like Isaiah Pacheco and L'Jarius Sneed kept the team competitive. The Chiefs also navigated the NFL's evolving rules on overtime and officiating controversies. Their ability to adapt, whether through roster turnover or strategic shifts, underscored their staying power. Cultural impact. Haddon joins a crowded cornerback room with Trent McDuffie, Christian Fulton, and Jalen Watson. While not an immediate starter, his coverage instincts and ball production make him a developmental piece who could see snaps in zone-heavy schemes. Haddon's special teams contributions will be key to earning a roster spot. Round 7, pick 248, from BUF C.J. Hansen, G. Holy Cross. The Chiefs closed their draft with C.J. Hansen, a 6 feet 5 inches, 300-pound guard who started 38 games at right guard in college. His quickness in the run game is a strength, though he needs to improve pass protection to compete against NFL defenders. Impact. Hansen is a depth piece with a chance to develop behind Trey Smith, whose contract extension looms. His athleticism suits Reid's zone-blocking schemes, but he'll likely spend 2024 on the practice squad or as a special teams contributor. Hansen's selection reflects Veach's focus on offensive line depth. Undrafted free agents, UDFAs. The Chiefs also signed notable UDFAs, including TCU RB Imani Bailey, $10,000 signing bonus, USC DB Christian Roland Wallace, $150,000 guarantee, UCLA RB Carson Steele, $15,000 guarantee, Penn State LB Curtis Jacobs, and Marshall OL Ethan Driscoll. These signings add depth and competition, with Steele and Bailey potentially vying for roles in the backfield behind Pacheco. Impact. Steele, a physical runner, and Bailey, a shifty back, could push for third-string running back duties, especially with injuries impacting the position in 2024. Roland Wallace and Jacobs offer defensive upside, with the latter's athleticism fitting Spagnuolo's linebacker mold. These UDFAs enhance roster flexibility and special teams. Immediate impact on the 2024 season. The 2024 draft class addresses critical needs that could elevate the Chiefs' performance in their three-peat pursuit. Xavier Worthy's speed forces defenses to adjust, opening up the underneath for Kelce and Rice while creating more explosive plays. His 4.21 speed pairs with Hollywood Brown's quickness, potentially improving the Chiefs' 2023 deep passing struggles. Mahomes had career lows in yards per attempt and touchdown rate. Jaden Hicks' emergence as a likely starter at strong safety strengthens a secondary that allowed 220 passing yards per game in 2024. His versatility allows Spagnuolo to deploy creative coverages, maintaining the defense's #2 ranking in scoring defense. Kingsley Suamataya's competition at left tackle ensures Mahomes is protected, critical after the offensive tackle's poor run-blocking performance last season. Depth pieces like Nerzad, Wiley, and Haddon provide insurance against injuries and free agent departures, while Hansen and UDFAs like Steele add developmental upside. The draft's focus on speed, protection, and defensive youth aligns with Reid's aggressive play calling and Veach's roster-building philosophy. Long-term implications for the dynasty. The 2024 draft positions the Chiefs to sustain their dynasty beyond 2024. Worthy and Wiley are high-upside offensive weapons who can grow with Mahomes, who turns 30 in 2025. Worthy's development into a WR1 could offset Rashee Rice's off-field uncertainty, while Wiley's potential as Kelsey's heir ensures the tight end position remains a strength. Suamataya and Nerzad fortify the offensive line, critical as Humphrey and Smith approach free agency. A stable front extends Mahomes' prime, keeping Kansas City's offense elite. Hicks and Haddon, meanwhile, add youth to a secondary-facing turnover, with McDuffie as the cornerstone. These picks reflect Veach's balance of immediate contributors and future starters, a hallmark of his 2022 class, Trent McDuffie, Isaiah Pacheco. The Chiefs' draft strategy also mitigates financial constraints. Mahomes' cap hit jumps to $66.3 million in 2025, necessitating cost-controlled talent. Rookies like Worthy, $1.5 million cap hit, and Hicks, $1.2 million, provide production at a fraction of veteran costs, allowing Kansas City to retain stars like Jones and Kelsey. Challenges and risks. Despite the draft's promise, risks remain. Worthy's slight build and struggles against physical corners could limit his early impact, especially in the AFC's physical secondaries, e.g., Jets, Bills. Suamataya's raw technique may delay his readiness as a starter, potentially exposing Mahomes to pressure if Morris or Moore falter. Haddon's lack of speed could restrict him to situational roles, and late-round picks like Hansen face an uphill battle to make the roster. Injuries, a concern in 2024, e.g., Pacheco's absences, could test the depth provided by UDFAs like Steele and Bailey. Additionally, the Chiefs' reliance on rookies to fill key roles, Hicks at safety, Suamataya at tackle, carries risk in a competitive AFC, where teams like the Bengals and Ravens are also reloading. Cultural and strategic fit. Veach's draft haul aligns with the Chiefs' culture of speed, versatility, and competitiveness. Worthy's record-breaking speed echoes Tyreek Hill's impact, while Hicks' relentless style mirrors the defense's tenacity under Spagnuolo. Suamataya and Nerzad embody Reid's emphasis on trench dominance, and Wiley's red zone prowess fits the Chiefs' aggressive, touchdown-hunting offense. The draft also reflects Kansas City's scouting prowess. Veach's trades, moving up for Worthy and Suamataya, demonstrate his ability to target high-value players, a strategy that landed McDuffie and Pacheco in 2022. The UDFA signings, particularly Steele and Roland Wallace, continue the Chiefs' tradition of finding gems outside the draft, e.g., Pacheco, a 7th-round steal. Conclusion. The 2024 NFL Draft has fortified the Kansas City Chiefs for their 2024 three-peat chase while laying the groundwork for sustained success. Xavier Worthy's speed and Jaden Hicks' versatility address immediate needs, potentially elevating the offense and defense. Kingsley Suamataya and Hunter Nerzad ensure long-term stability up front, critical for protecting Mahomes. Depth pieces like Jared Wiley, Kamal Haddon, and UDFAs like Carson Steele provide flexibility and upside, mitigating roster turnover and cap challenges. While risks like Worthy's durability and Suamataya's readiness persist, the draft's alignment with the Chiefs' high-octane identity and Veach's track record inspire confidence. As Kansas City aims to cement its dynasty, the 2024 draft class could be the catalyst for another Super Bowl run, and a legacy that rivals the NFL's greatest franchises. Underrated Kansas City Chiefs players to watch in the 2025 season. The Kansas City Chiefs, entering the 2025 NFL season as two-time defending Super Bowl champions, are a team synonymous with star power. Names like Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Chris Jones dominate headlines, and rightfully so. However, every championship roster relies on unsung heroes, players who may not grab the spotlight but whose contributions are critical to success. As the Chiefs chase an unprecedented three-peat, several underrated players are poised to make significant impacts in 2025. This article highlights 5 under-the-radar Chiefs to watch, detailing their roles, past performances, and potential to shape Kansas City's season. 1. Leo Chenal, linebacker. Background and role. Leo Chenal, a third-round pick from Wisconsin in 2022, has quietly become a versatile weapon in Steve Spagnuolo's defense. At 6 feet 3 inches and 250 pounds, Chenal combines linebacker agility with near-defensive end power, making him a Swiss Army knife in Kansas City's scheme. He plays. Why he's underrated. Wharton's contributions are often eclipsed by Jones, who led all interior linemen with 12.5 sacks in 2024. However, Wharton's ability to disrupt both the run and pass games is critical. His fourth-best defensive grade on the team, per PFF, and his run-stopping prowess make him a linchpin in the Chiefs' front. Posts on X highlight his underappreciated role, with one fan noting his fumble-forcing play against the Raiders in 2024 as a game-changer. Yet, Wharton remains a relative unknown outside Kansas City. 2025 Outlook. Wharton's contract expires in 2025, making this a prove-it year. With Derek Nady also a free agent, Wharton could see increased snaps at nose tackle or as a 3 technique. His quick first step and relentless motor should yield 5+ sacks and 10+ tackles for loss, especially if opponents continue to scheme against Jones. Wharton's ability to collapse pockets will be vital against mobile quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson. If he sustains his 2024 performance, he could earn a lucrative extension or attract interest from other teams, cementing his status as a breakout star. 5. Brashard Smith, running back. Background and role. Brashard Smith, a 7th-round pick in the 2025 NFL Draft from SMU, is a rookie with a unique skill set. A former wide receiver converted to running back, Smith, 5 feet 10 inches, 195 pounds, brings 4.4 speed and receiving ability to the Chiefs' backfield. His college stats, 1,022 rushing yards and 11 touchdowns in 2024, plus 28 receptions, make him a versatile weapon. He's listed behind Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt, but could carve out a niche role. Why he's underrated. As a late-round rookie, Smith starts low on the depth chart, overshadowed by Pacheco's bruising style and Hunt's veteran presence. The Chiefs' crowded backfield, including Elijah Mitchell and Carson Steele, further buries him in preseason hype. However, posts on X praise Smith's potential as a third-down back, citing his receiving background as a perfect fit for Andy Reid's offense. His special teams value as a kick returner also goes unnoticed, despite his 25.6-yard average on returns at SMU. 2025 Outlook. Smith's path to playing time depends on injuries or roster changes, but his skill set mirrors Jerick McKinnon's role in Kansas City's 2022 Super Bowl run. Reid loves versatile backs, and Smith's ability to catch passes out of the backfield or line up in the slot could see him used in creative packages. Expect 50 to 70 carries for 300 to 400 yards, 20+ receptions for 200+ yards, and 1 to 2 touchdowns, plus impact on special teams. If Pacheco or Hunt miss time, Smith could emerge as a fan favorite, much like Pacheco did as a rookie. His speed and elusiveness make him a dark horse to watch in 2025. Why these players matter to the Chiefs' three-peat chase. The Chiefs' dynasty thrives on stars, but depth and role players are the backbone of sustained success. Chenal's versatility strengthens a defense that ranked number 2 in points allowed in 2024. Hicks' emergence ensures the secondary remains elite despite free agent losses. Gray's reliability keeps the offense humming as Kelsey ages. Wharton's disruptive presence amplifies Jones' dominance, and Smith's upside adds a new dimension to Reid's play calling. These players also embody Kansas City's culture of development. Veach's scouting acumen, finding gems like Wharton, undrafted, Gray, 5th round, and Smith, 7th round, and Reid's ability to maximize talent ensure the Chiefs stay ahead of the curve. As the AFC grows more competitive with quarterbacks like Josh Allen and Joe Burrow, these underrated contributors will be difference-makers in close games. Challenges and opportunities. Each player faces hurdles. Chenal must prove he can handle a full-time starting role if Bolton departs. Hicks needs to refine his tackling to avoid missed opportunities in open space. Gray faces competition from Wiley, who could steal snaps as a red zone target. Wharton's smaller frame may limit him against bigger offensive lines, and Smith must navigate a crowded backfield to earn touches. Yet, the opportunities are immense. The Chiefs system rewards versatility, and Spagnuolo's aggressive defense and Reid's innovative offense provide platforms for these players to shine. With Mahomes drawing defensive attention, role players like Gray and Smith will find open lanes. Meanwhile, Chenal, Hicks, and Wharton benefit from Jones and McDuffie commanding respect, creating mismatches. Conclusion: the 2025 Kansas City Chiefs are more than Mahomes, Kelsey, and Jones. Players like Leo Chenal, Jaden Hicks, Noah Gray, Tershawn Wharton, and Brashard Smith represent the depth and versatility that make Kansas City a juggernaut. Their contributions, whether disrupting plays, catching key passes, or sparking special teams, will be pivotal in the Chiefs' quest for a historic three-peat. Keep an eye on these underrated stars as they step up in crucial moments, proving that championships are won not just by superstars but by the unsung heroes who grind in the shadows.